You've already mentioned this a few times throughout the interview, but you just released your sophomore album, Redrum. Redrum. Can you tell us about the creative process behind that project and the overall message of Redrum?
I was actually going to take a break from the music. Cause I put out an album, then I put out a mixtape in the same year, months apart. So I was like, all right, let me go back to the archives and give the fashion fans what they wanted from Yankee V. So I was going to go back to the fashion and get them like this big fashion show. And I talked to two execs and my cousin Adira, and they said, you are an absolute fool if you take a break from the music. Oh, and I did my first tour date here.
Yes.
They said, you are an absolute fool if you take a break and go back into the fashion right now because you have everybody's attention with the music. So I was like, okay. They was like, you at the height of your career right now with the music. So when they said that, I was like, okay. Well, okay, Bianca V, we'll see y'all next year. Let me get back and writing. And like I said, the fans were singing. I was like, well, how y'all want me to approach this next? So when they said it, I came up with Numb, a few other songs. Then I got writer's block a little bit because the first three songs were so deep because they wanted me to get personal.
Right, like
I got into writer's block for a few days, but then I popped back out and then everything just started flowing like together. I started tapping into different sounds and everything worked out really, really good. Like
I love that.
This is my biggest debut since I came out with music.
Yes, and how can everyone tune in to Redrum? Is it available on all streaming platforms?
It's available on all streaming platforms, guys. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, anything that you can name is on there.
Yes, and you have to let our listeners know before you go, how can they find Louie Da Don? How can they stay up to date with everything that's going on in your world in music and fashion, all that? Let them know how they can find you.
Well, they can keep up with me on my social media platforms. Instagram is where I'm really heavy at, and is Louie Da Don _official. LOUIEDADON _official. And I have a link tree in my bio. It'll get you to everything you need to know. My YouTubes, my Apple, my Spotify, anything that you need from me, even Miyake V.
Yes.
Everything is on the links inside of it.
Yes. You guys have no excuse not to find Louie Da Don and stay up to date. Stream his music, stream his new album, get those numbers up, and make sure you share it and let them know that all the above sent you. But before we go, it is that time for our Harvey Cash Rule. But before we get into that, I'm going to let Kevin introduce it.
Yes, it's time for the Harvey Cash Rule. Shout out to Harvey Cash, first guest we had on our show about 8.5, almost 9 years ago. So anytime we have a music artist on, they have to give the audience a little sampling. But the key to the Harvey Cash Rule, the mix of the Harvey Cash Rule, and he said the precedent is that there's no rhythm, no music, no melody, no beat, nothing. Just you, the microphone, and the power of your voice to speak to the listeners. So whenever you're ready, slow snippet. Give us 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Couple bars.
You could give us something off of Redrum.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to give. Same little bitches used to walk for me. I must have got to their head, they fell off to me. You ain't even an air mattress, kind of soft to me. We ain't at the same table, I'm where the bosses be. A lot of opportunities, a lot of snake shit, but I'm the lawnmower. You just a rake, bitch. Sing your dry dicks is on the tape, bitch. You ain't a role model, do it for the Saints, bitch.
Louie Da Don, y'all.
And that's
Louie
on
Da Don.
Heads, y'all.
Yes, I like that.
Yes.
Raw. And I like them bars. You coming for somebody's neck.
Yes. That's why I purposely did it. Yes.
See, so y'all already know how he coming, so make sure y'all follow him.
Yes.
But before we let you go, do you have any final words or shout outs for our listeners?
I just want to thank y'all for my dons and donettes. I want to thank y'all for believing in me and then sticking with me, my supporters. Y'all made this the biggest debut. I'm really blessed and really thankful. It's only been a week and y'all ran the numbers like completely up. I'm still mind blown. I'm just still living in the moment, and I love y'all and thank y'all. I got so much more in store for y'all in the next few months. And thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
So much. All
thank
of the
you.
above. Yes.